Hi, everybody. It's Elizabeth Erbrecht with Conversations on Death and Dying, the video show for people who want to talk about death, don't want to talk about it, and everything in between. So today is part two of living wills and advance directives. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, let me get my props. There's props today. What I wanted to talk to you guys today about is how do first responders know who to contact when they find you unconscious or when you're in a car accident or whatever, you're by yourself, right? So how do they know who to contact? There's two parts to this. The first part is behind my license, I have an advance directive. It's directly behind my license in my wallet. And on this little piece of paper that says advance directive, I have my people that I want them to contact listed. So on here, I have my mother with her address and her phone number, and you can put the email if you want. And I have my husband with his name, his address, and his phone number. And it's right behind my wallet, right? So one of the first things that first responders do is they, look for your wallet. So they're gonna look for your wallet, they're gonna pull out your license, and they're gonna find advance directive right behind it. Okay, good old piece of paper. The second piece is our cell phones, which I'm recording on my cell phone, so I can't show it to you, but our cell phones, you're able to, in the contact area, put the initials ICE, in case of emergency, behind the people that you want them to contact. So somebody else also said on my Facebook post that they suggest putting, if your last name differs from the person who you want them to contact, put your last name after their last name. So there's a connection there. Oh, on my license, I see her last name is Erbrecht. Oh, look, here is her mother. But my mom's last name isn't Erbrecht, right? So I'm going to put her name and then my name after her name. And then in the information part under the name, I'm going to put mom, right? And for my sister, I have sister, and I have my last name after my sister's last name in my contact list. So those are two suggestions. This suggestion, the reason I made this video is because my mother on the Facebook post said, you can't really carry your living will in your back pocket. How do people know who to contact if you're by yourself? So those are my two pieces. To recap, a piece of paper. It does not have to be the form that came. This is a little piece of paper that came with my advance directive that I did. It can just be a piece of paper. Who to contact in case of an emergency, right? Or I have an advance directive. Please call these people, and their names, their addresses, phone numbers, and email. And then also in your cell phone under contacts. Now, one thing that I do question about the contacts in your cell phone is a lot of us have a lock on our cell phone. So is there something a first responder can do that we can't do to get our cell phones open? I know we can make an emergency number, but just a question, right? It's something that I have a question about. So I encourage you to do this. Even if you have not created a living will, put a piece of paper behind your license so people know who to contact if they find you by yourself. Okay, friends? So thank you so much for joining me. My name is Elizabeth Erbrecht, and this is Conversations on Death and Dying, the video show for people who want to talk about death, don't want to talk about it, and everything in between. And if you found this video helpful and you want to share it, you think other people will find it helpful, please share it where you're seeing it. And also, if you want more of my videos, you can go, or more information, you can go to my website, elizabethebrecht.com. Thanks, friends, and I will see you next week.